Alright, and welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are continuing our look at the Final Fantasy franchise, and we are in number 7 at the moment. Oop, come on. Thank you, Twitch. Alright, so, let us get going. So, before we get going, we've got a few announcements to make. Announcement number 1, we are only 9 more followers from reaching our goal of 25, at which point we will have a 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anyone who might be interested in watching the Final Fantasy series, or any of the other gaming franchises that we're going to be doing retrospectives of, i.e. Diablo, Civilization, Doom, Baldur's Gate, Torment, we got a couple of the Star Wars games ready to go, we have a lot ahead of us, so if any of that sounds like something you might be interested in, or if you know someone that might be interested in, go ahead and send them my way. Also, if you scroll down on my page a little bit, you'll see a link to my Twitter. On the front page of my Twitter, I have a survey pinned that is which characters you want to see as the primary team joining with Cloud. And right now, Tifa and... is it Tifa and Barrett are the winners right now, at a total of 2 votes. That's including the people that I know in real life, who I've asked as well. So, a total of... with a lead of 2 votes over 1 of nearly everybody else, so far it's Tifa and Barrett. But let's keep going. So, what happened yesterday? Yesterday, we pulled our way into Wutai, at which point Yuffie stole all of our materia. After Yuffie stole all of our materia, we had to run around the entire city, adventure game style, trying to get everything back. Once we captured her enough times, Don Corneo, hey buddy, remember me? Showed up and kidnapped her and Alana, because the Turks were taking a vacation there. In Wutai. We then rescued Alana and Yuffie from Don Corneo. Hey. And after we rescued them, we went ahead and did a... oh god, what was it that we did? It's a, oh, we did the challenge of the 5 gods, or whatever the heck it's called. Where we had to use only Yuffie, defeat a whole bunch of honestly not that powerful enemies. And for doing so, we got the Leviathan summon and Yuffie's final ultimate, so... once we have Yuffie on lock with all of her ultimates, we can push her into the next area. But since then, and thanks to Wicked Gamer Dude, who's been reminding me about a lot of stuff that we need to do in Final Fantasy VII, since it's been 20 years since I touched this game. We are moving forward. We have returned to the initial continent. And now that we have our buggy to get us across rivers, we can come over here to this cave. But we're actually not going to do that. There are a few things that we need to do. Before we are going to move on. One of which is we actually need to go back through the Mithril Mines for a moment. After we heal everyone up, that is. Because we have an enemy that we need to fight and get an enemy skill from. So we're going to go back and do that right now. And then we're going to go a couple more of the RTSs type thing from, yeah, we're just gonna get these fights over with. There's not a whole lot going on with them. But the little RTS-style game that you do at Fort Condor before heading into that cave. So we've got a few little errands to run before we actually move forward. And since I don't have work tomorrow, depending on how much progress we do or don't make, I'm open to staying a little bit later than normal. Get us into the cave, damn it. Fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. Because what we're about to go do is fight the Midgar Zolom. So we can get Beta. Because that is... I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right? Defeat the giant snake that you couldn't really... that you could only barely hurt at the beginning of the game. It's one of those type of enemies. Like if you've played 12, it's like the T-Rex at the beginning. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Alright, friend. Let's take care of you. I don't recall if you have anything to steal, but we're just going to give it a shot anyway. No, you do not. Boost jump. Only 200 damage now. Oh, you silly. Let's try some Matcha Magic. Ooh. That should put him in quite the tizzy. Alright, we're just gonna hold back now. And wait for Matcha Magic to happen. Hopefully we don't just straight kill this motherfucker. Was he gonna knock? Oh, dang it! Alright. No, now you just have to die. If that's how you're gonna play, then you just have to die. Oh well. Well, we killed one. Not even that difficult anymore. It's more difficult to get him to use Beta than it is to actually kill him now. Which, I mean, I guess that's fine, but... Alright, everybody get your attack in. If I had enough enemy skill materia... Which I don't, but that doesn't matter. Let's see here. After this, one more set of attacking should put him into Beta territory. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Get rid of Yuffie. That is fine. Cast Beta. Please cast Beta. Thank you. Now I can kill you. Now that you've obliged me by using this super awesome power, now you can die. Thank you, sir. Alright, so now that we can just kill these things at our leisure, let's go see if we can start a Choco farming business yet. See if we can buy stable space. I don't recall when we can do that, but we're gonna come here and find out if we can. Because if we can start buying stable space, that would be awesome. Yeah, we'll buy a whole bunch of freaking greens. But don't be mad, brother. Grandpa, ever since Mom died, he's been like this. Alright, so we can't... Can we not buy... It doesn't look like we can buy stable space yet. Which is fine. We don't need it yet. Though, it would be nice to be able to... Once we... About each level increase makes it easier for you to find a chocobo. Great! Thanks, old man. Alright, let's move forward then. Since the old man has nothing for us at the moment... Oh no! Not the horrible Midgar Zalem! And then you can attack, and... You can attack. Boom! There should be a massive explosion with that, because that's a really powerful move. That's like a lot of damage. Especially for the level. And Meteor Rain... Oh, only like 15,000 damage. No big deal, right? Alright, well... We got Beta, which is all that we really wanted. So now... We're gonna go back to Fort Condor and do... Wait, we did get Beta, right? Just to make sure. Flamethrower, Match Road, Beta Trine. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, let's kill these guys. So we can officially move forward with our lives and all the horribleness of the rest of the world. Okay. So, now that we've completed that chore, our next chore is Fort Condor. We're gonna do... I think we need to do 3 more of the little RTSs. Oh shit, we don't have enough money. Because I bought all those greens, all those Milmet greens. So we need more money. So let's get us some more money. Come on. Just die already. Thank you. And what piddlesome sum are we getting? 165. Okay. Nope, that is not gonna do. Where can we go to make some decent money? And who amongst this team, what do they need? Cloud doesn't need squat. Sid needs both more kills and more uses of his limit. What does Yuffie need? Since, I mean, we have her final limit. She just needs to use Gauntlet a lot. So, where's our Hyper at? Okay. And then, where's a tent? There's a tent. Good. Look at all this equipment. All creation. Can't learn it yet. Dang it. Nice, so there's Juno. Can't go over there yet. Alright, so I don't remember what this next section is specifically. So we'll step into this cave and find out. But if it's anywhere near... if it's the excavation site that we're heading to, then we need to leave. Because once we do that, we can't really come back to things for a little while. So... let us find out what is here, shall we? It's an old man. Come on, you already escaped 2 times? Escaped? I haven't escaped anything. I don't recall this at all. What the heck is this? Okay. Yeah, I don't recall that at all. What the hell was that? I kind of want to look that up. Sleeping Man in Final Fantasy VII. Nope, not skeeping. Sleeping Man, FF7. Alright. What the fuck is up with this guy? How do I get to the cave near Mithril Mines? How do I get the item for escaping from the man in the cave? The old man won't wake up and give me the Mithril. That sounds like what I need to know. Because I can't escape from battles. Alright, let's keep going while my slow-ass old iPhone 3 figures this out. Drive into Costa del Sol. When you get there, the man in the cave will be sleeping, and sometimes he'll tell you how many fights you've been in. You need number like 11, 33, 35, numbers like that. Or 55. Oh, so it needs to end in doubles. Little house at the right of Golden Saucer. Oh, that's to get Eris's final? Don't care. She's gonna die soon anyway. Come on, camera. Flip around. Thank you. Yep, don't care about getting the mithril to the guy to get Final Gospel. Sorry, I just don't. There's a reason I didn't include Eris on the... or Aerith on the list of characters. And I'm sorry if you didn't know, but come on, man. It's literally been 20 years. If you don't know by now that Eris dies in Final Fantasy VII, I'm sorry, but there's nothing that I can do for you. Somehow you have managed to escape everything? Alright, Fort Condor. Yes, yes, I also told the store owner about you. They should sell you various items. Feel free to use our beds. Yes, they do. I kind of want to use that vending machine, but I can't. Do you even have anything that I could possibly want? Nope. What about you, sir? Some hypers, some tranks, some tents. No. Okay. Alright, so with nothing else here, let's go back up to the top. The Shooner troops have attacked 2 times since you were here, so we're getting a little short on funds. We have 1,200 gil right now. We're a little short on money, so it could be... Could you at least make it 4,000 gil? Come on. Alright. So, I guess we need to... I guess we could sell some... But I never sell stuff. What a... How does one sell? What does one sell? Guess I could sell some extra material. Materia. Like, do I really need more transforms? So... So it's based on how far into its mastering cycle you are. Okay. So what is a materia that I really don't give a shit about? Well, I don't really give a shit about sense. I mean, and I have another one, so we'll sell that. Items. Let's sell some items. Petrify, Smoke Bomb, Bio 3, definitely want that. Alright, well I don't need 2 boomerangs. Mainly what I'm going to be looking for is weapons that I have multiples of. Don't need 4 atomic scissors. Don't need 4 grand gloves. Alright, so that's it. How much money do I have now? 15,000? Alright. Seems decent. And now that guy can't freaking complain. Come on. Come on, Cloud. There we go. Good job, Cloud. I knew you had it in you. Seems like there's no activity at Shinra. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? Nope. Okay. Just prepare the troops, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I was hoping it was going to be something kind of insightful as opposed to just instructions. Alright. So does that mean we missed out on everything? I hope not. Standing guard at the shed about anything relating to military tactics. Already done. And he didn't tell me shit. So let's, I guess, take a nap then? Everybody likes naps, right? Break time, break time. Yep, we'll get some rest. And then we'll go ahead and use hypers on those two again. I mean, we're going to be using Sid for a while, so Yuffie less so. We just need to get Yuffie to the point where we can use all creation. Alright. Anything else? Can we get back to the fighting, please? There we go. Alright, if there's no activity at Shinra, can I go out the frickin' door now? Come on. Can I go see the Condor yet? No. Okay. So... let's see here. Let us keep... Let's see here. Just a second. This is what 20 years of not playing a video game does to you. So don't ever stop playing video games, kids. Especially the same game. Play it over and over and over again. Forever. Okay, so... northwest of Midgar, in the middle of a forest in the northern continent. So we actually... we're not supposed to come here. I was given bad information. I'm sorry, guys. But this will give us an opportunity to go and take care of a different situation that we need to take care of. And that is seeing if the battle arena is open. Because if it is, then we will go and get Omnislash. At least attempt to. And probably will succeed. Even with Cloud's substandard level of equipment at the moment, or materia at the moment. His equipment's fine. At least I recall it being fine for what we need to do. Yep. A little bit further north. Oh, come now. Come on. So yeah, we're gonna... Our next stop, we're gonna try and get Omni Slash. We'll see if we can. If not, then we'll go and pick up the tiny Bronco and putz around until we make our way to the Bone Village, which is kind of what I was afraid of, but apparently we can't go and do any more fights. So, since we can't do any more RTS fights, it's just time to move on. I also kind of wish we could steal the high wind, but apparently not. So, F me, right? But it's the high wind. It's the most awesomest ship in all of Final Fantasy. Which is not entirely true. What was it? First you had the Enterprise, then the Invincible. In Final Fantasy III, actually had one of the better airships. Because, and I know this is kind of a weird reason, you could sleep in it for free. It had a shop for weapons, magic, and... Ooh, what's this guy got? Welcome! I just started getting worried to see our sales were pretty bad today. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Sorry, man. I don't need anything that you sell. Alright. So, nope. What's in this house? Ooh, it's another shop. And don't need anything that you have either. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to bother you. Ever since I was late to that parade, I've been on my back every day with basic training. Can't handle it anymore. Hey, stay out of the way. What if I wanted a gun? Alright, come on in. Okay. This is a respectable inn. Guests only. You should absorb all the wisdom until it's a part of you. Okay, Mr. Know-It-All, ex-soldier, let me review. Nope. Ooh, another enemy skill. Okay, expert. Enlighten us on limit techniques, why don't you? You know, this might be a little far in the game to have the adventurers a kitty cat. Where is it? Ooh, and a man. Kitties. Kitties. And shotguns. Cats and shotguns. Also a soldier doll. And a couple of items. Ooh, and a power source? Ugh, my eyes are tired. Now I've only got to really buckle down. At least until I become a soldier first class. That's fine, pup. And those guys are snoring away. I wonder if they have to kill their pets. You know, to prove how good at being a soldier they are. Our weapons are the best, huh? Nah, man. No, they're not. So it keeps track of who comes in. What about one who leaves? Looks like something's going on outside, but we're too smashed to do anything. Seems like they're a little too young to be in here. What is this, only an old man bar? It just isn't a party without Rude. Sorry, they're all rented today, huh? Nah, it's fine. I honestly don't care. Can we go into the gun? Yeah. The elevator up. What's in here? This is a really big corridor. I can't pass. I cannot pass. Well, I can go through here. Okay, well... Yep, that was kind of worthless. Thank you, gentlemen, for showing me not a good time. Ooh, what's in here? Another bar, huh? There's a lot of bars in this town. That's kind of indicative of something. Welcome to the end of the line in Junon. Wait, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Nope. Do not want to be spending a night here. This place looks and smells like piss. Please come in. There's lots of stores in Junon. If we don't do this, we can't compete. But what bothers me is that the girls make more than me. Of course they do. You're selling companionship. Kind of. Ooh, what's this guy got? I used to be in Soldier. Afterwards, I opened this shop. But to tell you the truth, I'd rather be at the shop downstairs. Lecherous old man. There's more stuff here than just the 2 items that you're selling. There's tiaras and necklaces. Alright. I get it. Why can't I use the phone? Is Cloud phone impaired? Or maybe it's a phobia. I mean, I've never heard of that phobia, but doesn't mean there isn't a phone phobia. These barracks are for soldiers. This is no place for a civilian. Except I want the speed source. Also, I want one of these rifles. Can I just equip everyone on my team with an assault rifle? Ooh, got another 135th size soldier. Those, if I remember correctly, are actually necessary. Because the more of those you get, if I remember correctly... Oh, welcome. I don't have much of anything right now. I forgot to order enough the last time, but feel free to look around. The more of those we get, the better off we'll be, because if Kate Sith gets chosen as one of our characters. Because they help determine one of Kate Sith's limits. Or rather, an aspect of one of Kate Sith's limits. Need a heli-taxi only in Junon. Free to Air Force personnel. Or is it going to take us? Next sector. God dang it. Alright. So that was worthless. That saves you, what, like one whole screen? And it's not, it doesn't even save you a whole screen? Like, what the hell is the point? I don't understand. So two screens. It saves you it saves you 3 screens of forward movement. I mean, it was free, so F it, but come on. That didn't take it. It might have taken longer to use the elevator than just running there. Alright, let's get aboard the ship and head back across the seas. At which point, we will head for our favorite of favorite locations, the Golden Saucer! Actually, I'm not a big fan of the Golden Saucer, but that is for a completely different reason. Earning the 10,000 or however many GP it takes to get that all question mark item is a giant pain in the butt. Been around the world twice. I don't know what your story is, but hang in there. Cool, man. I am a god of men. I mean, you know, no big deal or anything, but I can beat people up. Can you beat people up? Didn't think so. Alright. I do not remember how to get in from the desert. Ooh, a sandworm. That's unfortunate. Man, this guy is really dexterous for how big he is. A turbo ether, huh? There we go. Got it. Good job, Yuffie. Mess him up. Perfect. Good job, guys. 40 AP. Not bad, not bad. Come on. The worst part is, there was a time in my Final Fantasy career when I could have told you exactly everything on how to get to and from everywhere in Final Fantasy VII. Every step, every enemy that you would fight, where all the little secrets were. But like I said earlier, 2 decades, man. And lots of other random shit, including stuff about games that I don't even play anymore. Like, I still remember crap about League. I haven't played League in a few years. Since Season 3. What are they on now? Like, Season 7? It's just, yeah. It's been a long time. Come on. Good job. Actually, why are we going this way? Stopped on a rock. Alright, yep, let's end this guy. I'd rather just go through the city of Corral and, you know, get really angry people to yell at us for being friends with Barrett, and then take the tram again. I mean, fighting sandworms isn't... It's like... It is. Like, there's not really anything to fighting sandworms. They just... It is what it is. Gosh darn it. This is the worst part about this. Oh, hey. We found the Chocobo cart ferry thing. Wanna ride? Get on. Heck yeah, man. Alright, so where was Corral? Just up here? Sure, man. We'll stay in your crappy inn for 50 gil. I mean, screw it. We're gonna spend a lot more than that on freaking games. Here, it's a big fad now in the city to get tattoos. Is that right? Yes, it is. Guess I should get a 0, because that's what I am. Yeah, probably. The golden saucer. Woohoo! It's free. Then we'll have to take the tram back down to get our buggy, but whatever. It's not that big a deal. I kind of like the idea that it starts with a rocket, and then the propellers take off and continue the pull. Hey, chubby chocobo. Or rather, chubby chocobo suit guy. Alright, to Battle Square. Are you here for the battle too? I like fighters, but hate ones who are all talk. Well, my dear, I am not all talk. And hopefully we'll just wreck face in the battle arena and earn Omni Slash in one go. Anything awful happened? 2 staff members and some Shinra soldiers were shot. Soldiers dies instantly, but the staff survived. That's pretty horrible. 10 GP, let's do it. This is a 1-on-1 battle. Who will participate? Cloud. You can fight up to 8 battles, but the more battles you fight, the greater your handicap. The stronger the monsters will become. Alright. Let's see how good Cloud is. So far, so good. Yep, go ahead and club me. In fact, please hit me. Joker. Oh no, really? Thank F. I would have been super pissed. Five levels down. That should still be fine. We are way above where we should be. I hope none of these instant death abilities... I don't recall if any of them work. I hope we don't have to use a soft. But it looks like we might have to. Come on. That's right. Screw you. Come on. Thank you. Jeez, Cloud. And you were really letting these guys go to town on you. 666! The number of the beast. Hell and fire are soon to be released. I mean, I guess I could have just used Beta or Trine or really any enemy skill. Yep, that's fine. And now I'll go ahead and use another soft. Oh, god damn it. Where is it? Whew! That was too close. 4 seconds left on that guy? Oh, F you! You son of a bitch. Okay. Now all we have to do is cut him up. Good job. Yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, no summon materia. Ah, crap. Hey, Wicked Gamer dude. Where's our Maiden's Kisses at? Hey! How you doing? Karkarov. That... Well, I know I watched your show, but... I'm trying to remember what that was a reference to. Come on. Kazakharov. Okay. Oh, please not. Armor broken. F. Fortunately, we're still hyper. Let's go ahead and use Trine. That is One of the things that I've always, like, when it comes to handles, it's like, yeah, man, handles are awesome. Until you have to read it. Without having MP0, that's fine. I can use something to fix that. A single ether, and then we'll kill a couple of these guys. I have yet to actually catch the opening to a show. I'm always like 4 or 5 minutes late. Oh boy, now we're paralyzed, so we just get to... Hey, good job, Cloud, you came back. I'll just call him Kaz from now on. Alright. These guys, really annoying. E-skill... Yeah, we'll just Trine them. We'll just use Trine. And then hopefully we'll be able to get a heal off next turn before we dive poison. Oh, come on! What's with the paralyze? Thank you, Trine, for being awesome. Oh, more level down. Oh, this is not good. These guys can mess me up. Cure 3. Okay, and now I need another ether. And a potion. I need a potion bad. Or not a potion, antidote. No, Trine is... Especially for how early you can get Trine, it is way too powerful. Jumping Cutter. Ooh. And then an ether. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. That carries you forever with enemy skill. It's probably single-handedly the easiest, or not just the easiest, but easily the best one, because it's only 8 MP, you get it super early, and it wrecks face. Well, I mean, it doesn't wreck face, but it does a significant amount of damage. Oh, you are not stealing my MP, are you? Oh, son, you are wrecked. Well, time to just cut him up. Oh man, I really wanted to save my limit. So, where is a echo screen? Okay. God, these guys are a pain in the butt, but when you're by yourself. Alright, you know what? Maybe it's time to just Trine these guys too. Are we just gonna go through this whole thing using Trine? I mean, I'm down with it. Trine's awesome. And it has a cool effect. I mean, visual effect. The two pyramids inside of each other. Ah. Okay, well. I do not have links blocked. So yeah, go ahead and throw a link in. These guys do not seem to really care. So we will then match your magic, because I don't have a lot of MP right now. Hey, that did the trick. Ugh. At least that's fixable. I think we have an elixir. We'll just go ahead and use that, because we'll get more elixirs. Yeah, we've got plenty of elixirs. We'll use an elixir. And then we need a... do I even have... I've got a remedy. There we go. Alright. So, you, sir, are about to get a face full of... Hey, Gracker! A face full of... Trine. And then... we'll use... Heal 2 should be... Oh no, this guy hits pretty hard. We may have to use heal 3 when it comes up. Yeah, we will. Come on. Come on, baby. So right now, the leading choice amongst not only the poll, but everyone that I've asked is Team Avalanche, Tifa, and Barrett. At a total of 2 votes, as opposed to all the other categories that have votes, which is at 1. Hey, Day. Oh man, Trine is better than Beta? Alright. This guy is actually surprisingly tough. Is that in, is that while you were playing, one of the VR horror games? Yeah, I might have to. This guy... What is hurting me the most is the fact that I have been I'm down 10 levels and have down 10 levels and God, what is it? Tissue. This is the keystone. Long time no see, boy. You like that, huh? I got it from the guy in the little shack south of here, past the river. That means someone just... Let me refresh that, because we were only at 16 when I started. Oh, heck yes. Let's get that updated right away. We are now only 8 followers away from having our 24-hour stream. Oh, nice. Well, Kaz, if you're still here, thank you very much. If you want to know more, go there and talk to him. Can you let me borrow this? Sorry, but it's not for rent. Since you've been good to me in the past, I can let you have it on one condition. Entertain me. Oh god. Oh boy. Nothing at all that difficult. This is the battle arena. Show me your fighting skill. Just you, boy. I'm expecting a good fight. Well, didn't get to change any of my equipment, so... Time to punch my way through again. Ah, level down. These guys. Hate these guys. Anything that has a potential instant kill ability, like Stone Stare or just death, hate it when they show up in the battle arena. Alright. Where's the softs at? You know, I really don't like, I have it set up for battle. I really don't like the way it auto-arranges things. First off, my high potions are way down the list. And most of my, you would think that you would want the healing battle items closer to the top, not like the support ones. Like, speed drink or anything like that. But no. No. There, back in the day, I had it as a custom setup, but... Okay, now I'm definitely gonna watch it. After that. Okay, well, it's dead. That's good. Poison? That's fine. I will take... F! F! Okay, thank you. Because I have to use a remedy to get rid of both of these. And then you're gonna make me use a Maiden's Kiss here in a moment. Never mind. Okay, I guess we're using a Maiden's Kiss anyway. These griffins and their destroying of my magic. I hate it. Alright. Well, now that that's taken care of... You know what? I think it's time to use our tried and true best friend. Trine. Seems like it's a Trine kind of fight. Don't you think so? And above everything else about Trine, just that visual effect, man. I don't know why, but that visual effect of the pyramid inside the pyramid has always... I've always loved that. Oh. Oh. That hurts. I mean, we have Beta, but Beta's more expensive and does less damage, so why bother? Aside from the fact that Beta looks kind of awesome in its own right and is fire-based, if I remember correctly. Okay, well, you need to die. No! No! Oh boy. This just got real bad. Leviathan, please come and kill these things for me. Right away. Alright, Day. Well, you know what? I hope you have a wonderful night and your day of work isn't so bad. Yeah, no, we are just screwed now. Unless we can get our... Oh no, because our hyper's gone. Why is our hyper gone? Because I used a remedy, that's why. So yeah, we're just totally up a creek without a paddle. Alright. Yep. I would agree with that sentiment. Without being able to cure the poison... Actually, yeah, just the poison alone is going to kill us. Because unless we get our limit just before we die and are able to use it. But being slow on top of all of this... Oh yeah! I can quit in between fights. I don't think I've ever done that before. No. You did pretty well, young man. Good, it's a promise, so go ahead and take it, and I'll give you this too. A protect vest. We shall meet again. Alright. Yes, he does. I think that's the first time I've ever escaped from one of those fights. But then again, I don't think I've ever had item lock either, so... Aren't you, then? No, I don't need an explanation. How many... battle points do I need? 51,200. Yeah, that I usually fight and either die or keep going, but 51,200, huh? And we're getting at about 3,000 per. Yeah, I remember that much. We don't actually even have that many. We don't have that much GP right now, so we'll just spend what we've got. So what do we need? Can't get that. We can get an S mine. Sure. How many points do we have left? 769. Nice. You know what? We'll get a couple of remedies to make up for the remedies that I used. Alright. So, not our best showing, but not bad. Especially considering we didn't have our best equipment equipped at the time. So, we're... Yeah, let's go... Oh, wrong one. Not event. We want... Wonder Square, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's no problem. That's probably what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna spend... After I check out a few options for, I hate you, Slam Dunk Machine. For overlays. Then we will come in here. So I've already done this one and gotten my one-time infusion of 30. Can't do that yet. I really actually kind of enjoy this stupid surfboarding game. Thank you very much, Cracker. That means a lot, considering I'm still kind of cutting my teeth. You can, except for the person that you buy it from isn't always there. And it's not the best return rate. Alright, so we'll just show off a few of these mini games before... There we go. Before we move on to our next actual objectives. Alright. Orange, you're not worth that much, but you're worth a lot more than losing points. Oh, heck. We took down a red without even noting it. Come on. God, this guy is just evading. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Ah, you bastard. Get back here. Thank you. Yeah. 2 for 1. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, get back here. Almost there. There we go. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. That was okay. I want to say I've hit 10k before on this, but man, that was not... I mean, that was okay. That was a all that for 2? I've gotten better than... Do I have to hit 10k before you get the 3? Alright, so that is the motorcycle game. It's not great. It's kind of annoying, and it doesn't pay out very well. So, now the 3D battler is rock, paper, scissors. Okay, menu, switch, cancel. So that's Y, L1, B. YL1B. Okay. So this is just a rock, paper, scissors game. And this guy so far is winning. Oh. Come. Hey! Alright, so. Rock, paper, scissors game. And it goes until you either lose or... you take it all. And there's... I want to say each enemy has a pattern, but... I don't... Okay. Alright, we got that one. I don't know how we got that one. It seemed we were getting our face hit a lot. Alright. I think we're gonna lose this one, guys. Yep. Dang. Alright. So, yeah, that's just rock, paper, scissors. We got 3 GP out of it. That's so far not our best payout. The best payout, one time only, is this game. The Chocobo, or the Mog game, where you feed Mog. I'm not going to do it again because I'm not going to waste my money. You feed him 5 Koopo nuts, wait for about 30 seconds, it goes through a bit more storyline, then you feed him 3 Koopo nuts. And then you talk to this guy, and he gives you 30 GP. Alright, so... then we have... we'll do Slam Dunk next. I'm really bad at this one. I'm especially bad at this one. Alright, hold down to gain strength and release to shoot. So, you get 1 shot. And it's time-based, like you don't have a meter anywhere on the screen, so you just kind of have to know. But it just, the longer you can do it, and then arm wrestling, which has 2 modes. Sumo wrestler, and this is just mash X or A for my controller. Yay, sumo wrestler, the easy one, which has 1. And then, if you do the professional wrestler, which is Zangief, by the way. Come on, come on. God damn it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Come on. My finger's starting to cramp up. Yep. If you can beat the regular wrestler, which is a lot harder, you get 2. Which is until you get access to Chocobo racing casually and the snowboarding minigames. Until you get access to those, arm wrestling is one of the best payoffs. Just thought I'd show those off. Alright, so... then we need to go to the station. Alright, let's ride that tram back down and go get our buggy. This guy. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. The tram is out of order right now. So? I'm really sorry. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave until it's fully repaired. Bet you did it on purpose. Too bad. It happens, though. I know. Let's stay at the hotel. They know me there. I can talk to them. Perfect. I'll let you know once the repairs are completed. Alright. I guess we'll go hang out in the spooky hotel. Which is totally not haunted. We don't usually get a chance to be together like this, huh? Cloud, how about it? Can you tell me what happened so far? I don't really know what's going on because I wasn't here in the beginning. Yeah, I'm up for that. Good idea. I've been here since the beginning and I still don't know what the hell we're... Yeah, date night. What the hell's going on either? Cloud, the hell's going on? Come on, tell us. I'm tired. All we have to do now is sleep. You're still young. What are you complaining about? Whew! We're going after Sephiroth. Sephiroth must be in a search for the Promised Land. The Promised Land? A land full of Mako energy, or at least that's what Shinra believes. I don't know if it actually exists. The Cetrus will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises boundless happiness. Cetra? That's some kind of disease? Barret? You're approaching Bart's level of stupidity right now. And Bart's was especially stupid. That's what the ancients call themselves. Hey, didn't you listen to the elders at Cosmo Canyon? Apparently not. I mean, literally everyone else here, including people who weren't in our party, know what the Sestra are, except for you, Barret. And I specifically took you with me into the observatory. Some people just don't learn. Like me. You don't know where the Promised Land of the Ancients is. You search and travel until you feel it. Then you just know, and you found it. Aerith, can you feel it too? I think so. So Sephiroth is traveling the world because he's searching for the Promised Land. Is that it? That pretty much sums it up. He's searching for that and one other thing. The Black Materia. I heard from Dio that a man in a black cape was looking for the Black Materia. I've never heard of Black Materia before. How many men with black capes and number tattoos are there? Oh... That's right. How did you get that tattoo? Hojo put it on me. The rest were just war scars, but that number was done by Hojo. Trigger or cross? So there are at least 13 experiments. Not all of them are clones of Jenova/Sephiroth. You know, I think Hojo did something to those men in the black capes. But I don't know what it has to do with Sephiroth, though. That's why I think we should just go after Sephiroth himself. Yeah, me too. Oh. Oh. You have no idea how much I wish Chrono Trigger was actually named Final Fantasy. No, it's actually really, really good. It's really good that Chrono Trigger is a different franchise because it is the pinnacle of 16-bit JRPGs. Before So I don't think I've actually talked about this before, but Square did something 3 times. There have been 3 JRPG revolutions. The first one happened with Final Fantasy 1. And that one didn't last very long because they didn't continuously put out Final Fantasy games here in the States. But a couple of other games came out. There was the first Breath of Fire was on NES. Dragon Warrior in the States was on NES. Chrysalis was kind of a JRPG, and that was on the NES. So there were some, but it kind of brought this revolution of, oh, you can play what are effectively pen and paper RPGs on your home TV by yourself. And then on the Super Nintendo, like Final Fantasy in the States was Final Fantasy 2, actually 4, brought a lot of people back to JRPGs and brought a lot of new people as well. 3/6, less so, like less people came on board that weren't already into JRPGs, but Chrono Trigger caused an explosion. It was after the Chrono Trigger's huge success that most of the Enix Tri-Ace games got brought over onto the Super Nintendo from the Super Famicom, and those are all great, by the way. If you've never played any Enix Tri-Ace games like Star Ocean, oh god, there's like 7 of them on the NES, and Star Ocean 1's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I feel really dumb right now. But those are all great as well. They're just kind of low-key and they weren't as big. But after that, when the PlayStation came out, it was a couple of years before we had any, like, big games on the PlayStation. There was Crash Bandicoot. There was the first Tomb Raider. Those were kind of big. But when Final Fantasy VII came out, I remember being, what would I have been, 10, 11, something like that, when I saw the first commercial for Final Fantasy VII on Toonami over the summer, and it literally blew me away. We're just talking about something that can't believe I never talked about, and that is the JRPG revolutions, starting with a Nintendo, through the Super Nintendo, and then this game. And when this game came out, it was so big that the PlayStation became the RPG system. If you look back on the PlayStation 1 era, what you will find is there was a lot of sports games, a few 3D platformers, and then about 1 million JRPGs, all of which came out after 1997, when this game came out. Final Fantasy VII is responsible for the largest explosion in JRPGs that has ever existed. No other game has had as much influence on the market. No game has had as much influence on the storytelling, character development of JRPGs. Now, just a second. Alright, time for a little show and tell here. So, if you just want a good primer on some of the best JRPGs that you can get on the PlayStation, I don't own them all, but the first one is... the first ones are Final Fantasy 7 and 9. Brilliant games. I have some personal issues with the storytelling of 7, but great games. Also, Breath of Fire 3, amazing game. It's all 2D artwork, or 2D sprites with 2D backgrounds. Fabulous. Star Ocean 2. This game is really kind of difficult to find nowadays because it wasn't super popular, but it has 2 different storylines. Oh. Oh, that's right, yeah, because I had to flip it so it looks like I'm looking at chat. Sorry. But Star Ocean, the second story, has two different storylines because you pick which of two main characters you want to be your primary character. And depending on who you pick, determines who your total cast of characters that you can recruit for your adventure. And it's kind of the battles are kind of action-y, because you can just kind of move around this pseudo 3D environment and like select enemies, and it's a bit more action-y in the combat, but it's nice and interesting. God, most of these cases are cracked. Traveled around a lot too much. This is Grandia. Grandia 1 is a very interesting game that I personally enjoy, but I don't think it is among some of the better JRPGs on the PlayStation. I just happen to really like it a lot. Here's one of the games that I mentioned earlier, Final Fantasy IX. One of the best Final Fantasy games, let alone JRPGs. And this next one is from a company that's a bit more obscure in the JRPG market. This is Persona 2. The Persona series is from Atlas. It's part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. Well, it was. Which is kind of a horror JRPG series. Where gods and like fairies and folklore heroes are summoned through tarot cards to be the dominant trait of your character's personality, kind of. And you summon them to battle for you sometimes. All of these games that I just named are a bit more on the obscure side, except for Final Fantasy IX. But they're all great. I can highly recommend each and every one of them. The Persona series is kind of known for being harder. I think the newest game on the list that I just mentioned is Final Fantasy IX at like 15 years old. Maybe 16. So they're all older. But we would not have had any of these come out in the States if it weren't for Final Fantasy VII. Oh, important note about Persona 2. This game has two different parts. And it wasn't until the PSP where we got the first part in America. So what happened was they had Persona 2 Innocent Sin, which came out only in Japan. And then a few years later, they came out with Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, which is the consequences of Persona 2 Innocent Sin. But it only got an American release. So for a while, neither side of the Pacific had the full story. But since the PSP and I want to say you can get them all on the PlayStation Network if you own a PS3 or PS4, have been released. I'm pretty sure you can get all of these actually on the network. Maybe not Grandia or Star Ocean. I got really lucky getting those from... So, one of my friends got them, and I liked them so much that I just bought them from him. He played through them, didn't like them that well. He just had them sitting around, and I borrowed them and then bought them from him. But all of that, every JRPG, Legend of Dragoon, another Square title, Chrono Cross, which, although not as good as Chrono Trigger, is still a very good game. Legend of Legaia, trying to think of any like other semi-big JRPGs that came out in the PlayStation era, any of the Breath of Fires. We wouldn't have had any of the Breath of Fires come back over to the States if it weren't for Final Fantasy VII. This is... Even though I personally have problems with the storytelling, like I've mentioned many, many times, the mechanics of this game and the insistence from Square of using cutscenes to tell big, important plot points influenced everything that came out afterwards. So if you... I mean, everyone who is currently here paying attention to this has played this game. Any game that you play that came out in the States after this, that's a JRPG, is influenced by it. Every single one. I think I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. What was that all of a sudden? What? That's it? I'm going to bed? Is that all? How about the Black Materia? Once we get into the PS2 era, we'll start talking about some of the... Because there was kind of yet another JRPG explosion when Final Fantasy X came out, though not nearly as big, and not nearly as widespread. Like, it didn't bring as many people in, and it didn't spread out to as many companies. No worries. Atlas, in the PlayStation 2 era, was putting out a lot of games. They helped also publish a bunch of games from Nippon Ichi early on. That's the first Disgaea was partially published by Atlas. So they gave Nippon Ichi, who came up with a lot of very interesting tactics games for the PlayStation 2 era. But Final Fantasy X didn't have as much influence on the market. It just essentially showed that there was still a market at all for JRPGs, so companies kept putting them out. Now, unfortunately, a lot of companies did not learn lessons from the PlayStation era JRPG craze moving into the PS2 era, and a lot of the PS2 era JRPGs really aren't that great. I mean, there's certainly a handful that are amazing, but the large majority of them kind of feel like shovelware. If you don't know that term, it's usually used when talking about games that are shoveled out the door to meet some deadline, like a movie tie-in or some sort of toy or TV show tie-in. That's usually what shovelware the term is reserved for, but a lot of the PlayStation 2 era JRPGs kind of felt like shovelware. Cloud. They're just kind of shoved out the door and... Yep, use number 13 and he's totally gonna go mad. I don't know what Hojo did to you, but you've been alright so far, right? But... be strong. But I always wanted to play Arc the Lad, but I didn't want to buy it, because at the time, when that game came out, though I had a job, it was a super part-time job, and I was getting paid like $100 a month. So I was very selective on where I spent my money. Hey Sid, let's go back to our rooms. And no one I knew bought it, so I never got a chance to play it. But later on, you know, once we hit the era of everyone's on the internet, I never heard anything bad about it. I just never got a chance to play it myself. Cloud? What's wrong? I thought about what I was going to say, but it's kind of embarrassing. Hey, Cloud? Why don't the two of us sneak out of here and spend some time together? Yeah, Tonight's enchanting night, all attractions are free. How about it, you two? There's going to be an entertaining show in the event square. I totally understand. That's why I actually specifically started with the Final Fantasy series. Is because it's a series that I know. You're the 100th couple today. You two get to play the leads in tonight's show. Wonderful. Oh no, it's not hard. Just play it however you want, and the rest of the cast will cover up for you. That's good. A good improv exercise. Haha! Sounds like fun. Come on, Cloud, let's give it a try. But, no, I totally feel you, Gracker. That's why I started with Final Fantasies, because worse came to worse. I'm just playing Final Fantasy again. But that's how I felt I could easily grow and work out on all the kinks on my channel, is by playing games that I already knew, for the most part. A long, long ago, an evil shadow appeared over the peaceful kingdom of Galdia. Princess Rosa was kidnapped by the evil dragon king, Valvados. What will become of her? Just then, the legendary hero Alfred appears. Man, dude, that guy pirouettes like a champ. Oh, you must be the legendary hero Alfred. Apparently not. Hey, it's your line. Yeah, you. Oh, you must be the legendary hero Alfred. Those are both excellent choices. By my soul, please, please save Princess Rosa. Now, please talk to the king, who also pirouettes in like a champ. Oh, legendary hero Alfred, you must come to save my beloved Rosa. On the peak of a dangerous mountain dwells the evil dragon king Valvados, who kidnapped Princess Rosa. But you can't beat the evil dragon king now. Talk to one who can help you. Do I need to grind a whole bunch to beat the dragon king? We're more of a knight. I am a lonely knight. How can I help you? Oh, what is going to happen next? Oh, legendary hero, look! What? Ho! You dare ignore the evil king, the evil dragon king? Gwa! Yeah, I'm just gonna kill her father. I am the evil dragon king Valvados. I have not harmed the princess. I have been expecting you. Please help me, legendary hero. How was that? Who is your enemy? Say it! Cloud, be serious. You really don't want to be in the play that much, do you? Now I'm mad. Woo! Gwahaha! You dare ignore me? Oh god! Oh god, getting kicked in the stomach by Tifa? Jesus! Oh my, what an unusually strong princess! And so the new legendary hero Rosa and our story ends happily ever after. What can I say? I'm kind of an evil bastard. That was funny. Hey, let's go to the gondola next. Actually, you know what? Sure. Gondola rides are... Now that I've gotten old enough to appreciate things like scenery and artistry of development and like placement of objects, it's kind of fun. Enjoy the sights of Golden Saucer. When I was like 10, I didn't get it. Like, Golden Saucer. Ooh, how pretty. I'm just gonna look at the camera. No. Come on, Cloud. There we go. I have to look diagonally. She slaps, maybe punches him? Can't really tell. And then just flying jump kicks the dragon in the gut. I don't know about you, but from what I've seen, I would not want to get flying jump kicked by Tifa. Even if I was in a large padded suit. It's really pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Aerith would be able to just come out and say it, probably. Cloud? Sometimes being old friends is hard. I mean, timing is everything. Yeah? Cloud? She has anxiety! She's like a normal person! Until she beats the shit out of someone. And then she's like a god. Cloud, I really had fun tonight. By the way, what did you want to say a minute ago? No, nothing. Nothing. Oh, look at the time. We should be getting back. Alright, Wicked. Have a wonderful night. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. When we come back, I'm probably going to be, like, level 70 or 80. 6 a.m. again? I might not be up quite in time, but if you're doing another long stream, I'll see if I can't get in there. I should be able to. That's Kate Sith. He's acting strange. Is that the keystone? Hey, Kate Sith. Yep, time for a chase scene. Into... No, we need to go to speed. And now to wander. Oh yeah, then I shouldn't have any trouble. That was event? It was either event or chocobo. I stopped paying attention for a second. It must be a chocobo. Yeah, I should be able to check you out. Ooh. Haha! Have a good night. Hey, over here, the keystone! Well done. Kate Sith, what are you doing? Hey! Wait a second. I won't run or hide. Yes, I was a spy. I was hired by Shinra. Don't mess with us. I couldn't help it. How about if we go on like nothing ever happened? No way, Kat. You got a lot of guts acting like a friend about being a spy. Then what are you gonna do? Kill me? You'd just be wasting your time if you tried. This body is just a toy anyway. My real body is at Shinra headquarters in Midgar. I'm controlling this toy cat from here. So you're from Shinra? Who are you? Whoa, I can't tell you my name. We're not getting anywhere. See? I told you. Talking won't do any good. So can't we just continue on our journey? You think I'm joking? Alright, yes. I'm a Shinra employee. But we're not entirely enemies. Something bothers me. I think it's your way of life. You don't get paid, you don't get praised, yet you still risk your lives and continue on your journey, seeing that makes me... Oh, you do think we don't get paid? Sir, have you seen our wallet? It just makes me think about my life. I don't think I feel too good if things ended up the way they are now. You're lying again. He'll never tell the truth. Once a spy, always a spy. We can't go on without with someone like that. Come on, get real. Just as I thought, talking won't make a bit of difference. But I prepared something in case this happened. Why don't you listen to this? Marlene? Heh, it's Tifa. Tifa, help, I'm... So, you have to do what I say. You're the lowest. I didn't want to do this, using dirty tricks and taking hostages. But this is how it is. No compromises. So why don't we go on as we did? Oh. You didn't seem to know this, but the keystone is the key to the Temple of Ancients. Even so, you're all going, right? I know where it is, so I'll show you later. The Shinra have already been there, but I guess you have to deal with that. Well, we're stuck. We'll have to do what he says. Marlene. All right. Yeah. Got a free elixir. The painting changes. Apparently we don't actually get to sleep. What took you so long, Cloud? Oh yeah, about the Temple of the Ancients. I think if we take the tiny Bronco east towards the sea, we should be able to find it. Well then, shall we get going? Who's gonna go? I want to go. I'm going for sure. Now! Alright, well... let's get Yuffie her final limit. And see you later. Alright, so... station... Alright, let's skedaddle back down to Corral. Digital fireworks. Maybe the best fireworks. Totally not true. Real fireworks, doesn't matter what time of year, always awesome. Even if you live in a state like where I live in Oregon, where you only kind of get cheap crap. Even that is awesome. Any time of year. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save here. And we'll pick back up on Monday at 7 o'clock. But before you guys go, I want to thank everyone who joined me tonight. Especially Gracker, Wicked Gamer Dude, Daiatsuya, and Kaz. I want to thank everyone who's just stopped by and checked things out for a little bit. We are only 8 followers away from our next 24-hour stream. So if you happen to know anybody who might be interested in what we got going on here, whether it's the Final Fantasy franchise or any of our further franchises that we're going to do, Doom, Civilization, Star Wars, Baldur's Gate, at some point Tomb Raider, once I have that picked up, Diablo, go ahead and send them a link, let them know what we're doing here. Also, if you haven't participated in it, if you go to my Twitter, we have a survey pinned up on the front for who's going to be in our primary party with Cloud. Right now, between that poll and the people I know in real life that I've polled, it looks like it's going to be Tifa and Barrett, but that could change because Tifa and Barrett only has 2 votes and everyone else that's already been picked has 1 vote so far, so it can swing any way. Once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you on Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.